Okay, everybody, you just made a choice on this step 2 of, I need to learn more. And I got to figure out how to use Naviance and other resources so that I can start listing my 3 to 6 destination options in Naviance. So here we go. As you keep going through the slides, you will notice that there is a screen for really each category. One, I need to learn more about colleges or trade schools or apprenticeship programs. One for those who are looking at military, one for those who are looking at going into the world of employment, a slide for gap or service year curiosity, and the ever favorite undecided slide. Okay, after that slide, it gets into when do I have to do all these things? And I'm going to pause and tell all of you, we got to kind of get moving on getting some info and some destinations selected to get those into Naviance by our next CCR in 2 weeks, so that over the summer you can set your own individual timeline, and so that by the time you are less than halfway through your senior year, you're actually done applying to wherever it is you may be looking to go after high school. The main point, though, is to help you understand how to better use Naviance for doing all of the searching you are still looking for, starting with colleges. If you use the colleges tab, I will continue to stand by the Supermatch college search, whether it's 2-year, 4-year, or a trade school. This feature in Naviance is pretty phenomenal. All you need to be able to determine are the things that you know across the top, the fit criteria, where it says choose fit criteria. Whether it is a type of academic program and a degree type. Right now, maybe I'm thinking about a bachelor's or 4-year degree, and looking for something maybe in biology, because I'm pretty strong at biology, but I'm not really sure what yet. So I'll go biological and physical sciences. And as soon as I start to type things in as far as possible majors, and then I tap outside, I'm going to start getting a list of results for that one search criteria that's a match. Well, as soon as I keep going, if I get into a location, let's say I kind of want to go somewhere in the Midwest, or maybe by a certain distance. I'll go Midwest for now. And then I'm more of a large city person. So the more I start to select in my must-haves category, and I can always move them over to nice-to-have if it's a little less important, then I start getting a list of colleges that match what I'm looking for. Also, in the academic match column, it will show me if this is an institution that I'm a great fit with, based on the average for students who are accepted, next to what I have as far as a GPA and an ACT score. So it quickly lets you see the academic match. You can also see that it's identified whether it's a test optional school or not. So you can start using some other features. As you scroll down, you'll get away from perfect matches, and you can always find out why it wasn't an exact match if you tap on the why. If you want to learn more about a particular school that you see, say I haven't heard anything about it and I'm not familiar, Concordia University St. Paul, if I tap on it, it's going to open a new window, and it's not going to bring me to the school's website. It's going to bring me to more information about that school in a really simple, user-friendly format. Some tuition and acceptance rate info, some quick facts, and as I scroll down, again, it helps me see where I line up with students who've been accepted to that school as far as average GPA, so that can be helpful. There's an admissions tab that drills down a little bit further on students who've applied and been accepted over time from Northfield High School. There's a scattergrams tool that shows me the little blue circle in relationship to others who've been accepted, identified by the green check mark, and it looks like we've had a pretty good track record of Northfield students at Concordia St. Paul. At any rate, as soon as I start finding schools that it's like, oh yeah, I may apply there, I'm getting pretty interested in that one, I can include them as a favorite. And then, as I gather favorites, when I go back up to my colleges tab, any college I'm thinking about starts showing up on this list, and I can start getting more details about each school, or I can start doing some direct comparison of those schools with my own academic profile. It compares me to those schools. So, Supermatch College Search. If you're looking, again, whether it is a 2-year or a 4-year bachelor's or associate's type of degree, you can control and select certificates, associates, bachelors, and beyond if you're looking for more. So it's a really great tool to do a bunch of quality college research. If you are a little less certain about the college pathway, and you are looking more down a possible military or direct career pathway, similar setup. You can explore careers and you can add favorites to any career that looks interesting to you. It's organized alphabetically, but you can certainly type career names and search for them. You can do the same, if you'll notice at the top, for military pathways. You can pick favorites. I favorited Army. So that the more you start to add favorites and the more you start to identify things like careers on your home screen, it starts gathering some of those specific pieces about you as far as what you've been entering and what you might want to do with them. Lastly, if you are in that undecided camp, you might want to spend a little bit of time in what is called the self-discovery area. You may have done an assessment or two before, where you would view the results rather than start the assessment. But if there's something here that can help get your brain going along I need to figure some things out before I decide what type of destination I want to use, this is the place to do that. So feel free to hop into that self-discovery area. If you want to lay out some goals and to-dos for yourself, there's also some planning tools here in Naviance for that. And if you simply want to go down to where your favorites are housed, you've got some different ways to access. So, Naviance, great tool. Again, back to our presentation for today. You've got different slides that identify different types of paths, and now hopefully you have a way to learn some more so that you can get to the point of identifying those favorites and those options in Naviance, so that we can do that by next Tuesday, not next Tuesday, 2 weeks from today, Tuesday, May 14th. Thanks, and best of luck.